Hey group leaders, welcome to week 2 of Growing in Knowing God. This is a great week for your group, and I'm so excited that each of our groups are going to be walking through this together. This week we're focusing on growing and knowing God through prayer, a huge piece of our relationship with the Lord. So let me just encourage you, as I know many of you do, but sometimes even in week 2, life gets busy, life gets chaotic. Let me encourage you to continue holding your group up in prayer throughout your own quiet times, throughout your own moments in the week, throughout your own times when somebody texts you, hey, I'm having a bad day, I'm not sure if I'm going to make it to group. Text back a little prayer for them, right? Acknowledge it, certainly, but be praying for them and let them know that you're praying for them. You're probably already doing that, but just in case you're not, you know how valuable prayer is. Now, with that, let me challenge you a little bit. All right, as you know from our meetings, launching this series, a lot of our groups are already full. But what that shouldn't mean is that you stop praying for new people to come to your group. It puts some challenge and stress, but the way that works out is that you do that with your group people and with the mindset of, at some point, this group's gonna have to multiply. All right, and the more that we talk about it, and you've seen us doing this, even in our group leader meetings, the more that we talk about this multiplication, the more that we seed within our people the thought that, hey, you could do this. I see in you the ability to lead a group, and just pray about that. Keep it before the Lord, let him go. And then as the pressure builds, because we're praying for more people, we're praying for God to show up, we're praying that your best friend would come to group with you and receive and encounter Jesus. And in those moments, as encounter with the Lord happens, he stirs us up to say, hey, I want to see more of this. And I know it's hard for groups to multiply. I know it's painful to kind of separate some of those relationships. But God is faithful to keep us both knit together and expanded out, because we're not done. There are more within our city, more of our friends, more of our family members, more of our neighbors who need to know the Lord, and we're going to keep on going after them. But all of that starts in prayer. This week we're growing in knowing God through prayer, and keep that prayer mindset and that open mindset to new people in your group before your crew at all times. Y'all have a great week and some great discussion.